Wanted. Cradle, used but unworn. Need a bow to accompany me to a friend's wedding. Willing to trade a leaky pot for a cart? Who writes these notices? Need a witcher?
Any bloke willing to kill a monster. A witcher would do.
Monster? What kind?
Big, bad, ugly, squats in the sewers. If you're interested, drop by the Garren estate. Ask for Olgierd von Everek. He's the one ordered this posted.
What's up everyone, Darcblade here with my video review of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Heart of Stone expansion. Released on the 13th of October 2015, Heart of Stone is a self-contained, downloadable story for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Said to be over 10 hours worth of content, can the Heart of Stone warrant spending more money on this already epic title? Now again, I will try to avoid major spoilers in this review. The story can either take place alongside the main story of The Witcher 3, or after completing it. Geralt of Rivia, our main protagonist, takes on a Witcher contract to slay a monster from a hard, cold man named Olgierd von Everek. As the contract unfolds, Geralt finds himself in dire need of help. At that moment, a man from Geralt's journey appears before him, the mysterious Man of Glass. Thanks to his help, Geralt escapes, but in return is forcefully indebted to him. The Man of Glass then sets Geralt on a mission that involves Olgierd von Everek, that ends up with Geralt completing mysterious and horror-esque tasks as he tries to repay his debt. During your quest, you will meet a whole host of new and colourful characters. This includes a new romance that you can take part in. Each character in the story had me invested. They are portrayed well. That allowed me to get sucked into the story of the Heart of Stone. It's a shame that I cannot go into more detail about the plot, as it will give away many spoilers. The story was enjoyable. Being self-contained, it felt like I was playing another title in the Witcher series. It is commendable that CD Projekt Red gave us this DLC rather than an individual game. The pacing felt good, and if all main quests are tackled without dipping your toes into the side quests and activities, it will take you around 10 hours. Going into side quests will add even more time and value for your money. The gameplay remains much the same as The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, albeit the game has had a lot of patches and updates to fix issues with the gameplay since the game's initial launch. I won't go into too much detail here, as a lot of what I said in my main and original review of The Witcher 3 remains the same. The Heart of Stone expansion does come with some new monsters for Geralt to tackle, and some very creative boss fights. It also adds an entirely new gameplay mechanic in the form of rune swords. This is a system that essentially allows you to enchant your sword with powerful runes. This gives you more options to how you take on foes and how you specialise Geralt. There is also new Gwent cards for the avid card collector out there. Unfortunately though, there is still an issue with long load times that become rather annoying after death. The Heart of Stone expansion is aimed for players who have reached at least level 30, if not more. It can be played alongside the main story quests if you haven't finished it, or if you have completed it, you can go back and take on the Heart of Stone that way. If you don't have a character who is level 30, then you can still play the Heart of Stone in a separate version of the expansion with a pre-made Geralt who is the appropriate level and has a decent set of gear. However, if you do this, then you can't go back to the main story of The Witcher 3, as all these quests will be considered completed. The presentation of the Heart of Stone expansion again remains similar to the main game of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. As a result, my opinion again has not changed much from the original review. However, the use of lighting and effects during the Heart of Stone story really did help tell the tale and set a dark atmosphere. The entire story has a almost horror film setting, and the use of camera angles, character designs, sound and voice acting helps bring it to life. Some of the character models, namely the main actors in the story, have had a lot of detail put into them, and sometimes you can really tell them apart from other character models. Level designs are much the same as The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt, from dark sewers to forests. The Heart of Stone will have you venturing to many locations. One location though, for me, that really stood out was involving a painted world that really looked unique and creative. The music, especially the theme of the Man of Glass, really adds to the game's overall experience. Thanks to its haunting melody, hearing a group of children near the crossroads singing the rhyme is actually chilling. Overall, the Heart of Stone expansion is a fantastic self-contained story for The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It is also the perfect story for the Halloween period. the theme of ghosts, crossroad demons, immortality and more. The storytelling is well paced and gripping as the tale unfolds. Geralt, as always, is portrayed as the grizzled monster hunter, but Heart of Stone offers us different sides of him. The rest of the cast are also portrayed really well. From the mysterious man of glass to the cold-hearted Olgierd, everyone will have you drawn into the story. The Heart of Stone is story heavy, especially in terms of the main storyline. As a result, you are not in as many combat zones. However, when you take into account the side activities and quests, then it doesn't prove too much of an issue. The new gameplay features are a nice welcome despite there being few of them. Also, thanks to patches over the past few months, the gameplay has improved since The Witcher 3's initial launch back in May. The Heart of Stone's presentation is an expansion of the Witcher world, with lovingly crafted visuals and sounds. It all expands your experience and value of the game. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Heart of Stone is a great expansion to add to your collection. If you already love or enjoyed The Witcher 3, then you will find much the same here. It's really good value considering the amount of content you will get out of this expansion. A lot of what I said in the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt review still applies to the Heart of Stone expansion, so go check that out if you haven't already. And until next time, I've been Darcblade, bringing you my video review of the Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Heart of Stone expansion. Hope you enjoyed the video, thanks for watching, subscribe and like for more.
To Ophir, get us safely. The king's reward will be generous.
What about the prisoner?
Before the king we must bring him. On doing so, my honor relies.
Can't we just bring your king the bastard's head? Like we're doing with the other?
The other drowned. We could do nothing. We deliver live this one. Apart from all else, the hell the king is sure to condemn him to, I wish to see.
What kind of hell?
Carring, flaying, and quartering. This establishment for regicide and nails.